benefit changes coming into force next year have been compared to the poll tax, the policy that helped end Margaret Thatcher's time as Prime Minister. Mrs. Thatcher's successor as PM, Sir John Major, said universal credit was being rushed in without enough funding. About 3.2 million households will be worse off by an average of about £50 a week, according to the Resolution Foundation think tank. Prime Minister Theresa May has promised financial help for those affected. But the compensation system is not in place yet, and the Resolution Foundation said less than 20% of affected families are expected to receive support from it. People whose circumstances change, who make a brand new claim, or who come off benefits and then go back on them, will not be protected. The switch to universal credit will also create winners, the Resolution Foundation says, with 1.1 million households an average of £53 a week better off. But, overall, working families will be worse off than under the current benefit system, with the biggest losers likely to be people with children who are currently in receipt of tax credits, analysts say. Veteran anti-poverty campaigner Frank Field said families in his Birkenhead constituency were being forced into destitution by the introduction of universal credit. He urged the government to pause the rollout to fix the problems with it and ensure extra money was pumped into the system so that people don't face up to a £2,000 a year wipeout of their meagre living standards. The chair of the Commons Work and Pensions Committee said Theresa May faced a choice between going down the road Mrs. Thatcher faced over the poll tax or acting now to fix the new benefit. The poll tax, whose official name was the community charge, was supposed to make local council finance fairer and more accountable by getting all adults to have to pay it, rather than charging a tax per property. However, it proved unpopular, with many refusing to pay it, riots in London and a rebellion in the Conservative Party which contributed to the fall of Margaret Thatcher as Prime Minister. Universal credit is a new benefit for working-age people that consolidates into one monthly payment 6 separate benefits,